breaking news update from Indore in Madhya Pradesh, where Australian women cricketers have allegedly been stalked. This is shocking details coming in from Indore, where there are allegations of harassment against Australian women cricketers. This is the picture that we've accessed of the alleged accused. He was on a bike. So 2 Australian women cricketers were allegedly stalked. They were molested in Indore. Currently, the accused has been held. So these Australian women cricketers were taking part in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. They were allegedly stalked, and one of them was molested by this motorcycle-borne man. This happened in Indore. The police has confirmed this development. On Friday, the police arrested the man who was involved in the incident. This is an incident that occurred on the Khajrana Road in Indore. This happened on Thursday in the morning. More revelations have come to the fore that these 2 cricketers had stepped out of their hotel. They were walking towards a cafe when this man on a motorcycle started following them. He allegedly touched one of the cricketers in an inappropriate way and then, took his bike and sped off. He's been arrested. Going across to my colleague Makrand, who has more details. Shocking incident. Very, very shameful. It is such kind of people and this kind of criminal mindset that raises questions on the state of law and order in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Right now, these are Australian women cricketers who were allegedly stalked and molested. What are more updates that you're tracking with regards to this case, Makrand?
देखिए, इस मामले में जो जानकारी सामने आ रही है उसमें 2 जो खिलाड़ी हैं वो रेडिएशन होटल के नीचे जा रही थी और उसी दौरान कैफे की तरफ से आते हुए बाइक सवार युवकों ने इनके साथ छेड़छाड़ की, ऐसी जानकारी सामने आ रही है। और उसके बाद फौरन इस बात की जो सूचना है वो पुलिस को दी गई और पुलिस ने एक आरोपी को हिरासत में भी लिया है, जिसका नाम अकील बताया जा रहा है। अभी फिलहाल सीसीटीवी फुटेज के आधार पर और इसके साथ और कोई शख्स आ गया, इसकी पहचान की जा रही है। खास बात ये भी है और इस पूरे मामले में हैरानी इस बात से भी है कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर पर तो सवाल उठता ही है, साथ ही साथ अगर महिला खिलाड़ी होटल के बाहर बिना किसी सिक्योरिटी के आ रही हैं तो भी मैनेजमेंट पर भी एक बड़ा सवाल उठता है कि जो क्रिकेट बोर्ड का मैनेजमेंट है क्या वो अपने खिलाड़ियों को इस तरह से अलाउ करता है। तो इस पूरे मामले में अब जांच की जा रही है और जरूरी कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
इनके साथ जो अक्यूज्ड है, क्या उनके साथ कोई और था? क्योंकि अभी जो सीसीटीवी फुटेज सामने आया है उसमें सिर्फ एक अक्यूज दिखे जा रहे हैं। उनके बारे में और क्या आप हमारे दर्शकों को बता सकते हैं? प्रोब में और क्या जानकारी इकट्ठा हुई है अभी?
देखिए, अभी जो जानकारी सामने आ रही है उसके हिसाब से तो एक आरोपी को गिरफ्तार किया गया है। और कोई है शामिल या नहीं, इसको लेकर के अभी पूछताछ की जा रही है।
जी, ओके, थैंक यू Makran for getting us all those details. Activist Brinda Adige is joining me on the phone line. It's absolutely shocking as we report this horrific incident that's coming in from Indore in Madhya Pradesh, where 2 Australian women cricketers were stalked and then molested. The accused, yes, has been arrested, but what kind of questions do such incidents raise, Ms. Adige?
The complete responsibility again with the state. A, not having your patrolling in place. B, not educating men and saying that these are crimes and these are not simply hero-villain actions that these guys are up to. And third, the community has not yet taken this responsibility. Community also talks in the same patriarchal manner to say, oh, but men will be men, boys will be boys, that's what they do, girls must not go out on the streets. This is India, mother of democracies. And here we also talk about our guests being gods. And what have we done to the guests who have come here? Visitors, molested them, abused them, assaulted them, and now the police will register a case. This case will go on for the next 5 years without the victim survivors being here. And then because they have not been here for the next hearing and depositions and all that, the court will let loose these maniacs back onto the street. The state has to take responsibility for safety of women, whether they are our citizens or they are citizens from another nation. And if the state continues to absolve itself, we want to ask them, what about accountability and the taxes that we pay to you?
And Ms. Adige, do you think the state can actually afford to absolve itself when this is now becoming about the country's pride? Imagine there are women cricketers who are coming in from Australia to take part in a sporting event. If they have to go back with this kind of an experience, what does it do to the image of the entire country?
First and foremost, we must stop talking about country's pride and talk more about the women citizens' safety. Because if they talk about pride, will they talk with such pride what happened on the streets of Indore? Because that is absolutely regressive and derogatory. The state has to take responsibility because it is the state's job to ensure this safety. They have a mandate. They are elected, taxes are paid, police officers are paid, they're supposed to be on patrolling. What are they doing? Where is the patrolling? What has happened to all the Nirbhaya funds and all the CCTV cameras? Who's monitoring them? The state is responsible.
The state is responsible and the state cannot absolve itself. Thank you so much, Brinda Arige, for joining us on this broadcast. The Madhya Pradesh Congress unit is also slamming the BJP government. The MP Congress unit has put out a post on social media platform X. They're saying visiting athletes is, are not safe in Indore. The government is failing to ensure security. The MP Congress leaders are calling this incident absolutely shameful. That's the latest post that is out. A shocking incident coming in from Indore, where the MP Congress currently is saying that, addressing the Chief Minister of the state, Mohanji, how much more disgrace will the state have to endure under your leadership? I'm quoting what the Congress is saying, and then they go on to say, now even our visiting athletes are not safe. This is an incident. The incident of molestation of Australian female athletes in Indore is shameful and a clear proof of impunity of miscreants under your government. So with that, it's time for us to take a short commercial break, viewers. We'll track that story closely and we'll get you more updates taking a short break.